Today, I want to share with you the best fufu combination yet. When I say the best, I mean the best. I eat fufu almost like every day in my house, and I have made different combinations of fufu, from the authentic cassava and plantain fufu to all sorts of fufu flour. And trust me, this is the best combination. And what combination am I talking about? Stay tuned and you'll know. So first of all, let's make our first component of this combination, which is our cassava, okay? So you get yourself some fresh cassava or frozen cassava, if that's what you can get your hands on. Peel and remove all the stems, and you're going to blend this, okay? Right, so whilst I'm doing that, I want to say welcome to you all, my lovely family and friends. It's always a pleasure to come your way with delicious recipes. I hope you're all doing very well, and I'm also doing great by God's grace, okay? So if you're new here, a warm welcome to you. Please consider subscribing to this channel because we do super delicious recipes here, right? And all existing family and friends coming back to watch, you're welcome again, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe, okay? So I've cut my cassava into chunks and I'm going to blend it, okay? So one of the best ways you can easily blend your cassava is to shred it using a grater or grate it, okay? And because it's easier on your blender, so you don't spoil your blender. But I'm using Ninja blended Ninja there. You know what it can do. It's going to pulverize this cassava for me. So you blend in the cassava, and I know most everybody knows how to blend things. They just put in a blender and it blends. But at some point, when you find that it can't blend, please add water. Don't be afraid to add water, because we're going to be adding this cassava to our fufu flour, and it has to be plantain fufu flour. I'm sure you can add it to cocoyam fufu flour, but I haven't done that. But just add it to plantain fufu flour, because when you do that, that is when you get the authentic, like another level of the authentic fufu that we pound. When I say another level. So I've blended all of it, okay? And as I said, doesn't matter how much water, but then not too much water. And I'm scooping 1 cup each into my bowls to freeze for whenever I need it, okay? Because as I mentioned earlier, I eat a lot of fufu. My husband loves fufu, so fufu there is always happening in my home. So if you don't have any containers, you can put them in freezer bags or margarine rubber, as you say, and you freeze them, okay? So it's 1 cup each, because the measurement is 1 cup of the cassava dough and 1 cup of fufu flour. So today I'm using this fufu flour, and trust me, I use any that I can find on the market. I'm not particular about whichever brand, okay? So this is what I found on the market. So we're going to be making our fufu, and I'm going to scoop 3 cups. And as you may have seen in my title, we are making fufu for a family of 5 and 1 visitor. Visitors almost they be almost anyway, not that I mind mum, but I am. So I'm adding my cassava, and as I mentioned, the measurement is 1:1. 1 cup of plantain flour, 1 cup of cassava, blended cassava, okay? So this is 2 that I've already defrosted from the freezer bag, okay, that I'm adding. So I'm going to be mixing it. You can use anything to mix it. You can use your stand mixer. You can use a whisk, but I love to use my fingers, because I love to use my hands, say fingers, because I always cut my nails, and my nails are always clean. What the reason, Samira? So yes, you mix it and to a very nice consistency, not too thick, but thick enough, and we're going to microwave it. As I said, it's a microwave recipe. You can do it on the hob as well, but I love microwave. So I put it in a microwave for 20 minutes, and my microwave is 850 watts. Okay, so 20 minutes, and this is how it looks like already. It looks so good. I'm basically going to do this for 26 minutes. Okay, so cassava makes it cook so quickly. I mean, like when you add the cassava, you already now look at how it's soying. The thing is really soying. It's really looking good. Okay, so my husband makes his own fufu most of the time because I just make the soup and leave it somewhere. And if he's hungry and I'm not ready, but you'll take care of yourself. So he makes fufu. So when he came in and he saw the fufu, he was like, oh, wow, this fufu looks really good. Okay. And like, they went down the air. I'm saying, okay, I've prepared it. Don't worry. So it's going in for the second time. Yeah, and it's 6 minutes this time. And when your fufu starts to overflow or it starts to become this soft, it means it's ready. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort of knead it again, and I'm about to all through. Then it's ready to be molded. Okay, so yeah, usually sometimes I just use a bowl to scoop it and I mold it like we mold bangkun. But sometimes when you have a visitor, you have to make it look nice, small, right? Okay, so I have this bowl that I purchased online, and I have this called a pickled packer. Okay, so pickle packer, so sort of tongue twisters. A peck of pickled pepper, Mr. Pepper pick. And if Mr. Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, where is the peck of pickled pepper Mr. Piper picked? So it's a pickle packer. So yeah, so I'm using that as my warmer and wardrobe to make to mold my fufu, to let the fufu look nice. And one thing I like about this bowl is that it's a fruit bowl, by the way. It has many uses. Yeah, you're able to maneuver and mold the fufu like you do it in the wardrobe. It's so good. Okay, right. So yeah, so I'm going to be molding it and making sure that our visitor gets very small fufu. Okay, because by okra in the Ghana heading to be sorry fufu and masa. So this is the ketwe bi so me pacho. So this is how it looks. It's got two-sided, and you use to pickle, like, and pack things in a bowl, like when you're canning stuff. That's what they use to push it down and stuff. So our fufu is ready. Very simple, and it is very, very delicious. It has the aroma of the banchi. How the original banchi and bode fufu na ya wono. It has that aroma, and it's so good. Okay, so I hope you try this recipe. And it's very easy to do, and you can make your cassava in advance, and it's really, really helpful. And thank you for all stopping by. Please don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe. And thank you for coming. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.